I want to get paid now. And that's what 2024 is about, because you're going to get called a grifter no matter what you do.
Exactly.
2, 1, fire.
I'm Lila Hart.
Hey guys, I'm really happy to welcome to the podcast a comedian. She's a Filipina American. Her name is Lila Hart.
I am Donald Trump's wife.
This is weird. He likes it.
She got a hell of a punch.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Wow, my shot is so good.
Folks, you need to watch The History of Voter Fraud. This is an amazing 2-hour film. This lady and her husband that put it together are incredible. This information is being censored and needs to get out.
Thank you. I'm with the great Alex Jones. What the is this movie even?
Sex is overrated. Bitch, please.
Put the gun down, Lila. Put the gun
Get down on your knees.
Lila,
Get on your knees.
Guys, I'm back from the bathroom. I've been snorting pixie sticks.
And you didn't expect my little ass to just pop in there and be like, who the fuck is in my spot? And then he fucking knew. He fucking knew. All I had to say was, who the hell is parked in my spot, bitch?
Do not. Ow! That was so close, Lila. Oh, Lila, stop!
We're way hotter than them. They're fucking ugly. And we're gonna
Dan's not rowing.
I want us to lose. You want to be hot or ugly? Are you hot or are you ugly?
Yay, I'll be double fisting too.
Stop!
I am a firearms instructor.
Stop!
Better hit that like and subscribe button.
Hit the like and subscribe button.
Do it now.
Hit the like and subscribe button. Hit
Do it now.
Hello, sweethearts. It is me and Muffin here on a beautiful Wednesday night. Muffin, say hello to the sweethearts, Muffin. Oh, Muffin. Muffin, say hello to everybody. Muffin, I was just with a bunch of cute little tiny kittens who were the size of your head. And they were on an entire 1-hour stream. And you are here freaking out 30 seconds into the stream. Muffin, you should be so grateful that you live in my house, that I feed you, I give you all the treats, all the snacks. The least you could do is give me 5 minutes of on-air time with you and your chunky body. You got a chunky body, a chunky body. And you know what else, Muffin? You've got dingleberries. And I still let you live inside this house. I let you live in this house. I give you so many treats. I give you wet food every day. Every day you get wet food. Do you know, Muffin, that there are some kitty cats who don't get wet food? There are some kitty cats who live on the streets of Los Angeles. Huh? There are also some kitty cats who live in Asian countries where people will eat them. And here you are, chunky and happy. And I just want you to say hello to the sweethearts. Can you say hello? Can you tell them to like and subscribe? Muffin. Okay, fine. He has to go. Muffin, I can't believe it. Those little tiny kittens were on Alex Stein show for a whole hour. And here you are. You're complaining. We haven't even been on here for like 3 minutes. Oh no. Muffin, okay. He's gotta go. Here, Muffin, take your toy. That was Chunky Boy Muffin. Chunky Boy Muffin. How's my audio, guys? Is my audio good? Hello, Forest Mommy. No, I did not sneak a kitty home. I've already got 3 chunky monsters of my own. I did not bring a kitten home, but my goodness, they were so much fun to play with. They were so cute and adorable. Periodically, I will have Eric bring me another kitty cat. Eric, could you fetch me a cat? Fetch me someone else. Yes, Muffin is a house panther. Oh my gosh, you guys, it was so fun. Kittens are so fun. Kittens are just so cute. Oh my god, I got to. Okay, here is a biscuit. This is Forest Mommy's favorite. The biscuit. Biscuit, how long are you gonna last, huh? 30 seconds? Biscuit. This is Biscuit, my little biscuit, my sweet, sweet biscuit. Biscuit, biscuit. Oh my gosh. You are not lasting even as long as Muffin. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Biscuit could hardly last on the stream. You guys, I had a great day today. I was on Prime Time with Alex Stein, and we played with kittens. Let's have a look at the kittens. Let me pull up my Twitter and show you guys these cute, cute kitties. And also my outfit, because I loved my outfit today. All right. So first of all, big shout out to Abel, our favorite. We love Abel on this stream. Abel actually picked me up from my house, and he was my personal Uber today and helped me get to the Blaze safely. Here we are. Here's me.
It's Abel.
Wait, I gotta go from the beginning of this video.
My
Okay.
Uber has arrived.
I'm on the Blaze tonight, and I'm waiting for my Uber. And oh my gosh,
It's here. Look who it is. It's Abel. My Uber has arrived.
Thank you for choosing Uber. Is this Lila Hart?
Yes, let's go to the show.
I'm on the Blaze tonight, and I'm waiting for my Uber.
Abel,
oh my
is
gosh,
awesome.
it's here. Look who
Abel
it
also got to
is.
hold the kitty cats.
It's Abel.
1 second. Okay, let me turn that off. So, and then Abel took these wonderful shots of me and my outfits. Oh, yes. That's my outfits. With my cute boots. I wore my sparkly boots and my matching. Well, I'm wearing the top that I wore for the show. But I put on a different scrunchie because I thought this scrunchie would be, you could see it more. But the scrunchie I wore for the show was the same color, and it was awesome. All right. Then here's JVT and Chris, who's the audio guy. JVT is the producer on the show. Here's Brandon, who's also a producer on the show. Here's again me in my outfit. And then the kitties! Oh my gosh.
Kitten time! Let's go! Watch the show!
Oh my gosh.
Kittens are the mama kitten.
Prime time. We got kitty
Kitten
guys.
time! Kitten time! Let's go! Watch the show!
Oh my gosh. They were
Kittens
so
are the mama
cute.
kitten.
Prime time. Okay, right? It's still playing. Look how cute. Look how cute. I think one of them's name was Pablo. One was Valentine. Oh, so
Tonight on Prime Time, we've got kittens.
What's up? We got kitties.
Kitties.
Kitties. What's up, kitty?
Oh my gosh, that's Tiny. Tiny is awesome. I love this picture. This guy's name is Tiny. Look how tiny the kitten is next to him. Yes. They are literally perfect little babies. So freaking cute. We held them the entirety of the show. It was amazing. Oh, here's Abel with little Valentine. So cute. Oh my God, little Valentine. That's the one that Alex is going to keep. Here's Alex on the show hosting, and he had both the calicos on his lap. The mommy calico and the baby calico. So cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, it was so fun. I wish I held all three at the same time, but I only held two at a time. I was just twinning it. This is Kitten Valentine, and then Abel, my favorite D-Trans bestie. And then there's Cupcake promoting the show. Look at her. We got to get Cupcake back here. We need Copycat. Okay, you guys, it was so much fun playing with kittens. I love little baby animal anything. You know what I mean? How much? Oh, God, I just love little tiny kittens so much. They make me so happy. Good evening, deranged lunatic. Thank you. I think that is a compliment because AOC is quite cute. They were so fluffy, so adorable. I miss them. I love kittens. We held them the entire time. Literally. So I was holding both of the kittens. I think I was holding the calico and one of the black and white ones. But then the calico freaking, I swear to God, I think she pooped on my leg a little bit. It was like a little bit. It was kind of gross. So I gave her back to Alex, and then she climbed up Alex's leg. Okay, I got a new water bottle, you guys. Look. This is my new water bottle. It's a 1 liter water bottle. I'm going to drink 2 of these instead of just drinking one. Because remember that other water bottle that I had that was like so freaking huge? I'm like, that one's is like so huge that even when you drink half of it, even though you've drank half of the water bottle, you still kind of feel like defeated because you're like, oh, I have so much to go. Whereas this, if I drink all of this, that's technically half of that water bottle, but I could fill it up and then I'll feel accomplished. So let's get to drinking. What are you guys having? Are you having any beverages? This is the drinking stream, the water drinking stream, where we stay hydrated. Yeah, this is 32 ounces. I'm excited, guys. I am on a water drinking journey where I need to drink more water because I don't drink enough water. And I think it's part of why I'm having constipation. So I'm trying to fix that. So this will fix it. You're eating mango sorbet. Ooh, that sounds fantastic. Okay, so you remember how last night, for those that were tuned in, we were talking about the Tiger King? And then tonight I was with kittens, which I think is a sign that I need to summon my inner Tiger Queen. Because the Tiger King is so freaking confident and authentic, which we should all strive to be like that, you know? Be our most authentic, true selves. Drink water. Cheers, water drinkers. Oh my God. Look, see, this is what I'm talking about. When I was drinking that huge 64 ounce bottle that I had, that monster one, when I would drink half of it, I wouldn't feel that accomplished. Or if I drink 1/4, I wouldn't feel that accomplished. But look at this. I'm already halfway done. I'm going to drink all of this, and then I'm going to get a refill, and I'm going to feel so accomplished. And maybe I'll drink it faster. And I like how it says, stay hydrated. It says good stuff. I wish it said stuff like, stay rich, stay successful, stay motivated. But hydrated's good. But you gotta talk to your water. What should I say to my water? Hello, water. I love you, water. I love you, water. You are beautiful. You are successful. Yes. The temperature is room temperature, slightly cold. What? They got a lion habitat in Russia? They show lions climbing in with everyone wanting to be scratched and petted? Oh, yeah. That's a lot of water. 120 ounces of water at work? Dang, that's a lot. But supposedly you're supposed to drink, how many ounces of water you're supposed to drink is how much ounces you weigh. So
if you weigh 200 pounds, you're supposed to be drinking 200 ounces of water. What? Oh, closer to room temperature? If you drink room temperature, you'll be able to get down more. Pro tip. Take you for the tip. I went down a rabbit hole last night, guys. I went down a rabbit hole about the eclipse. There are some people who believe Jesus is coming back on April 8th, but I have a hard time believing that because I'm kind of like, in the Bible, it says we really don't know when he's coming, so I can't be April 8th because too many people would know, and we're not supposed to know that. What are your guys's, what were your New Year's resolutions, and have you been able to keep them? My New Year's resolution was to stop drinking caffeine, more specifically to stop drinking Red Bull. And I was able to keep that up until I didn't drink. So the New Year came and I didn't drink a Red Bull all of January. Then I didn't drink a Red Bull till February 10th. And then on that day I had 2 Red Bulls. I remember the date because February 10th is my sister's birthday and it's also my comedy anniversary is February 10th. It was my 8-year comedy anniversary. And so I had a Red Bull because I was working at this event. The event that I was at was the MMA event that I was hosting. Remember the Ring Girls? And it was like such a long event. And I was like, oh, let me just have a Red Bull. And I had one. And then I was like, fuck it, let me have 2. And that's where I messed up. And then I kind of slipped up and I was having, after that, I think the next week I had like half a Red Bull and then I stopped, but I've been drinking a lot of Coca-Cola. So I'm trying to slow down on that. So anyways, I got this water bottle and I've decided that on my live streams now, it'll be Late Night Lila drinking water. Because I was drinking all that positivity tea, but that positivity was highly caffeinated. So now I have tea, but it's non-caffeinated. I think it's lemon ginger. So, yeah. I was proud of myself though. All of January I was able to keep it. And now my new goal is I've decided, okay, no more caffeine after April 8th, after the eclipse. That's my deadline. So I'm still kind of having coffee. I had some coffee this morning, but the fact that I have not had coffee after 6 is big for me. Probjo says, mine was to become the best version of myself and be authentic self and not allow others to influence me, aka pressure me into doing things I don't want to. Love that. That's a good one. I think life is a school. We're always here to improve ourselves daily. We have to keep working on ourselves. That's all we can do. I think even when you're like 80 years old, there's always going to be something you can work on and improve. You guys, I'm excited. I really like my new earrings. Aren't they so cute? Little danglies. I love heart-shaped anything. Wow, look at that. Look at this, almost done. Aw, that's sweet. She is. She is nice and sweet. Okay, what else did I want to tell you guys about? What is going... I think I hear somebody making noise. Oh, that was just a kitty cat. Okay. What do you all think about P. Diddy getting arrested? How do we feel about that? I think we are living in exciting times. I think it's exciting. All this coming out. Maybe he had something to do with
Tupac's murder. I think he did. Oh, finally, we have the star. She is the star. She is the star. She is the star. It's Cupcake. Cupcake. She is the star of the show. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She is a piano player. Cupcake. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Welcome to Late Night Lila. Do-do-do-do-do-do. It's the Late Night Lila show, and Cupcake is the co-host tonight. We've got 14 sweethearts watching the show. We got 14 sweethearts watching the show. Ooh, oh yeah, she's dancing queen. She's the dancing queen, the dancing kitty cat. You don't want to be the dancing kitty cat, Cuppy? We don't want to be the dancing kitty cat. She's done. But at least we got to see all 3 of the kitty cats. I wish they were tiny little kittens, because if they were tiny little kittens, they couldn't run away from me. But they are big, and they've got claws, and they will try to attack me. Yes. They will try to get me. You know why cats are superior to dogs? Because a cat, if an owner dies in the home, the cat will not mourn the owner's death like a dog will. The cat will actually begin to eat the owner, because a cat has the will to survive. Yes, just like us sweethearts. Sweethearts are strong, sexy survivors. We're like cats. We will survive by any means necessary. They do get big so fast. I wish they would just stay little. If they stayed the size of like tininess, like the size of those kittens, I would get like 15 of them. If they stayed that small. Oh gosh, I wish kittens were the size of hamsters. If they stayed the size of hamsters, I would get like 100. I don't know what type of tea this is. I think this is not caffeinated. It's mint tea. It's perfectly mint. It doesn't even have a inspirational quote. I'll give you one. It says brew, sip, relax, repeat. All it has is instructions. No inspiration. Oh my gosh. I'm burping. Okay. Why is my 600-pound life trending on Twitter right now? It's fascinating. 600 pounds. What are you guys' thoughts on the Steven Crowder situation? I've seen a lot of tweets about that. Huh? Anybody have thoughts on that? Do you want to share? Abel! You are late, Abel. Late. Abel, I showed them pictures of us and you as my Uber driver, which was so fun. Everybody says hi to Abel. That's so funny. I don't know. I don't even know what's going on. It just seems like people are arguing. And I'm not sure what's happening. I just see it on my Twitter timeline. I don't even know if that's what I want to talk about. Oh, okay. Back to the Puff Daddy stuff. Okay. So allegedly, even though we all know this is fucking real, allegedly, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, used to have parties at his house where he would invite, all sorts of people. And then there was cameras in all these rooms and he videotaped people doing illegal activities
with minors so that they could use to blackmail people. That's real. That's totally happening. I think that happens a lot.
What's up, Dat Boy? Did you see me on Primetime 99? Yes, it's the P. Diddler, allegedly. Absolutely. He was Black Hollywood Epstein. Sounds like they were on the same island. Oh my gosh. And oh goodness. It's great. I think it's great that people are waking up to this stuff. And again, these are the rabbit holes that I was down in 2020. I was deep down into the rabbit holes of 2020. I was so deep down the rabbit holes. Did you guys get this far down in the rabbit holes where I thought like they were going to arrest all these celebrities, and then the celebrities that we were seeing were not even the real celebrities because they were clones, and the actual celebrities who had committed all these crimes were in a jail and they just haven't revealed it to the public yet because it'd be too shocking and scary. Like that's how deep I was in the rabbit holes. So yes. That's what I'm talking about. So you were in the rabbit holes, Adam. Crabto and I were deep down into the rabbit holes. I took her with me. We were so deep down in there. I mean, nothing would surprise me anymore. I'm waiting for the aliens to come. Okay, Adam, yeah, you were so deep in there. WikiLeaks, okay. You were deep down in there. And it's just like, I don't know. Adam loves rabbit holes. Okay, did you watch that one about the cutting off of the face and then putting the face on? You know which one I'm talking about? The Hillary one? Where she like put someone's face on her face. Yeah, and it's like, it's so, I don't know. I feel so weird sometimes. I'm like, I feel like we all were like collectively down there, and then now we're like back up into the normal world, and we're trying to act like, yes, the frazzle drip. Yeah, you guys know. And then it's like, okay, people were starting to talk about it, but then like if you talked about it, which even now I'm like, what are we even allowed to talk about? I don't know. I'm like, everybody's like using code words. Like you can't say certain words that start with S and end with I'd. You have to say unalive. You know, you can't say that on YouTube. You can't say certain words. And like they've like trained us to not speak. And I think that's why I appreciated the Tiger King so much, because this motherfucker was just saying crazy shit and not caring. See, this is what I'm talking about. We have to talk in code for my channel's safety. The safety of my channel. We've got to talk in code. It's like, what the fuck? We have to talk in code. Yes. Robert, I was with you there. I'm there. Yep, exactly. Yeah, remember Isaac Cappy? Yeah, and we do. I mean, hurry up, Jesus. Yes, we are. Everybody, put on your tinfoil hat. Sweethearts, activate tinfoil time. Chester Bennington was the lead singer of Somebody write in the chat what Chester Bennington was about. Yep, he was a Linkin Park singer who ended up, going into another dimension that he took himself to because he could no longer handle this realm. So he took himself somewhere else. Yo, yeah, that's right. Forest mommy. He does, and I think allegedly he probably found out, who his father was, and it probably tore him up inside. That's funny. Yeah, I just think it's so strange. Like, it's really like conditioned us to not talk about certain things because it's like, oh, you'll risk your channel getting removed. And like, dude, I've been dealing with like we discussed just a few nights ago. I've been dealing with that since 2019. How did I go from getting 2,000 likes per Instagram post to now I barely hit 100? In fact, the only people who really see my Instagram posts are people who actively like are on my page and like looking me up and pursuing my content. It's my content's not just going to be like randomly shared, So it's like, yeah, could these arrests happen already? Like, here's the thing, like with all the P. Diddy stuff too, it's like, is it shocking? No, it's not. It's not shocking. Everybody knows he was doing weird stuff. And everybody knows in Hollywood and also like in a lot of industries, people are getting literally fucked to get into the positions that they're in. You literally have to get fucked to get certain opportunities. Thank you. Please like all of my stuff, Saw, and make sure you always comment. It is a demon and it is everywhere, and so many people do look away. And I think it's the big thing that people are not talking about. I think that a lot of trauma and why people have drug issues, substance abuse, maybe confusion with who they are and their sexuality comes from the fact that of this. And like even like I think that some people were not necessarily like touched as a kid, but like to even stumble across porn as a child, and are we even allowed to say that corn? I meant corn. To stumble across corn as a child can fuck you up. It removes your innocence. And that's why children are supposed to be protected. Children are the best. They are the most innocent. They're so sweet. They're so pure. Like, I love anytime I'm like out in the world and like I see a little kid and you could just like feel the fact that they're just so full of joy and they haven't been like tainted by the fucking horribleness of life. And it's like, that should be protected. And we should protect that. Yes. It kills the person's soul, even though you might be in the wrong body, is damaging and along the lines, breaks people down. It does. It's like, I don't believe that Michael Jackson did anything to those kids. I think that Michael Jackson truly loved children because of the fact that his childhood was stolen from him and the fact that he was like forced to perform and work and like be in adult situations while he was so young and so talented. And I think the reason he loved children so much is because children loved him and gave him unconditional love, but they didn't know that, oh my God, this is Michael Jackson, this huge star. Children have this pureness about them, And so, yeah, I don't believe Michael Jackson is who they painted him out to be at all. And how funny is it that, the media went so crazy over Michael Jackson. Yet here's freaking P. Diddy. And it took this fucking long to get any of P. Diddy's stuff out. Huh? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, it took so long for this P. Diddy stuff to come out. And it turns out that, like, it's not shocking. It's not surprising. I guess it was like an open secret. Yet everyone went after Michael Jackson. Everyone went crazy making fun of Michael Jackson. All those like movies that people do you remember like Scary Movie where they were making fun of Michael Jackson and all this stuff, and it's like it was like a collective effort from the media for people to hate Michael Jackson. It is. That's right. The fact that MJ was hounded so much means he's innocent. All the abusers are protected. Exactly. And people are awful quiet about, people are on Twitter are talking about P. Diddy, but like this should be a much, much bigger story. And everyone he's connected to is involved with this. Everyone. And maybe the April 8th eclipse will help expose more of that. Yep. Oh my God. See? We now know from court records that Michael Jackson was chemically castrated as a child to keep his high-pitched singing voice. Conrad Murray even spoke about it in court too. That is awful. That is fucking awful. Wow. And I watched like all these documentaries on Michael Jackson. It's like you could just feel the pureness of him and how he really did love people, and he wanted to be loved for him and not for his money and all his fame. And it's like, again, like that's why he created his, what was it? The place for kids, like the theme park. He created that because he wanted the innocence and the joy and to have fun. He never got to do those kind of things as a kid. So yeah, because he was being freaking framed. And where the hell is P. Diddy? Yeah, it was Neverland. Oh, Neverland. That's right. He really wanted to pay a happy childhood forward since he never got it. Yeah, he didn't touch those freaking kids. He didn't do anything to the children. He loved kids because they were actually like sweet and they didn't want anything from him like the other people who abused him and wanted all this stuff. And it was a plot for Sony to get its music library ownership back. So again, yeah, I'm glad all this P. Diddy stuff is coming out. Let's get Jay-Z next and Beyonce and all these satanic people. And isn't it sad? Isn't it sad how like, all these people were doing this and nobody said anything because they're all getting paid off and they were all making money. So I don't know. People are sick. They're all doing that shit, Forrest Mama. They all are. They're all doing drugs. They're all living these double lives, doing things to children. They belong in jail, underneath the jail. Expose them. Yes. That's right. It's about time that they get exposed. Jay-Z is next. This comedian Darius Culpepper, this black dude, has a bit about how his family at the end of Grace at dinner always say, and Michael Jackson ain't touch them kids. That's great. I don't know, but that is funny and I love it. I'm gonna put my hair up in a pony. Ow. Take my hair down. Oh no. Now I got a bump.
Yeah, I think people are afraid because they did sell their souls. Yes, let's talk about that. John Legend and Chrissy Teigen, they do some weirdo stuff. And we all know it. Thank you, Forrest Mommy. Thank you so much. Thank you. We all know Chrissy Teigen does some weirdo stuff. And like I can't stand these celebrities. I don't even know why we think celebrities even matter anymore. They don't. This is what matters. Actual community and connection and realness. She did. She removed all the sick tweets as soon as she was exposed. She's bad. Yes. They don't matter. Lila and Adam matter to me. Yes, you guys matter to me too. I'm a pequeño celebrity. I'm so small. You can't sell your soul because Jesus is in control. You can't sell your soul. Wow, look how much I've gone already. I'm going to drink all of this. Drink all of this. Are you guys drinking a water? Okay. I want to find this TD Jakes clip that was so funny. This is this pastor that was supposedly at these Pay Daddy parties too. Let's watch it. Watch this. Oh my gosh. Let me see this. I'll play this clip. Okay. These people were also supposedly at P. Diddy's parties. I want to play this for you. Let's watch this together. Let's dissect this. Wait a minute. So this ain't blasphemous. This is very weird. TD Jakes and Tyler Perry. Let's see what these weirdos were doing at church. Okay, playing this.
I'm going to tell you right now, when you hear the voice of God, you move. Don't worry about what nobody says to you. Don't worry about what it looks like. Don't worry about your enemy. Don't worry about your hater. He will bless you. He will lift you. He will give. Sometimes you spend too much time worried about your haters. You spend too much time worried about people talking about you. But what you need to understand is that the Bible says in order for you to be blessed, your haters have to be present. How do I know that? The book of Psalms says he prepareth a table before me in the presence of my enemies. So in order for me to eat, they have to be present. So God bless you, Bishop. I pray right now that you will continue to do everything you're doing. I pray his anointing will stay upon you. I pray the power of God all over you. I pray his favor. I pray the blood of Jesus will come upon you right now. Keep you in his hair. God, I thank you for your blessings.
This seems very performative. They said TD Jakes was at P. Diddy party. That man that's falling back right now.
Come on, somebody give God some praise. He's pushing that baby out.
What?
Come on, he's pushing that baby out.
Pushing a baby out? What? He's pushing a baby out. See, they confused. They don't even know. what is a man and what is a woman. It is a performance. Okay, that is weird. They said he was pushed. Apparently, TD Jakes was at P. Diddy's house as well. At P. Diddy parties. Let me look it up. I saw this video. I want to show you guys. Why would he need to be hanging out with P. Diddy? Hold on. See, that's what people are saying. That TD Jakes and P. Diddy was doing some freaky stuff together. Look at that. Let me see. See, look at this. This is suspicious. Oh, this is funny. Oh goodness. What did I say? TD Jakes trying to slide under the bed when Diddy's crib was getting raided. I wish he would play. Oh my god. Okay. I want to wait, I want to show you guys this. It's not loading. I watched this and I laughed so hard. Okay, hold on. You guys, this is taking so long. My internet is horrible. My internet's just not working. Okay. This.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you, I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you, I would have been
You guys,
swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
this
Have
is
you gone through a time of
suspicious.
swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you, I would have been
Have you ever been swallowed up?
Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you, I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you, I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you, I would have been
Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you ever been swallowed where everything was so overwhelming that you had been swallowed up? You were swallowing in the overwhelmment of the swallow. Have you been swallowing? That's suspicious. That is suspicious. Have you ever been swallowed up where it was so overwhelming that you had to be swallowing? You were swallowing, swallowed up. You got swallowed up. Then you did the swallowing. It was a time of swallowing.
Yeah.
I have had overwhelming life moments, but not swallowed. You were not swallowing in those times of overwhelming. You didn't go to the streets and start swallowing up when you were feeling overwhelmed by life. You had to swallow.
Oh my gosh. You guys, I think there's something suspicious. Suspicious. What is this?
You were initially male or female?
Oh my God. I have to watch. We'll watch this because it's another funny thing.
You were initially male or female?
The sex that was assigned to me at birth was female.
And you opted to become male. You did discover that you were actually meant to be male. Gay rights activists, why should someone be gay? So as we stand today, are you dating any female?
Yes, I am.
You have a girlfriend?
Yes, I do.
While in transition, you're having a girlfriend?
Yes.
Do you perform the natural obligations? Doesn't that make you gay?
What do you mean, doesn't that make me gay? I am male and attracted to a female.
So who is gay?
Have you guys seen the full interview of that?
You were initially
Okay. Have you seen the full interview? It's so funny. Let's watch a part of it. Most of the people have only seen the clip. No, stay. 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 We need you to stay. Don't leave us. Don't leave us, Abel. We need you. Abel, you are out here as an inspiration, showing that God is powerful. Okay, well, I'm going to show it to you guys. We're going to commentate on it because it's great. Oh. Forest Mommy, why are you gay? That's true. They let this crap fly on the platforms, but shadow ban and restrict us for speaking truth. We get in trouble for speaking truth, talking about frazzle drip, talking about Epstein. We can't talk about that. Can't talk about, the shot, apparently. Can't talk about anything. So annoying. And then people are like, oh, well, you got to go to Rumble for that. And it's like, God, could we all have just collectively been said, F the fucking censor lords. Let's all just fucking do it. They can't ban us all. Turns out they can ban a good majority of us. And yeah, again, this is why I say censorship is like disability. No one gives a fuck until you are the one being censored. Until it's your YouTube channel that is getting taken down, then you care. But no one really cares until you're the person who's in the wheelchair who can't get into the building. Then you're like, you know what? Buildings should be accessible. But before, when you could just walk on in the building, you weren't thinking about the homeless person in the wheelchair. You're like, fuck that guy. Who cares? Then you become the homeless person in the wheelchair and you're like, we should do something about these buildings. We should, and that's why I think God has a sense of humor. Like God is a comedian because, again, how funny is it that some people are born disabled, like myself, or some people are born with like these physical challenges, but guess what? Nobody really truly escapes it unless you die young, and then that still sucks because you die young. But if you get to live to become older, you will experience disability. Everybody's going to experience it. Everybody's going to. And people should understand that. Just like censorship. Everyone is going to experience censorship if we don't do something about this now, you know? It can be quite fucking annoying. That's right. Okay. What? Where? Okay. Full interview. I want to show you guys the full interview because it's great. Here is the interview. This is what I'm talking about. I'm always getting restricted, even shadow banned, etc. for just posting. I don't have a podcast. FB banned me for almost a year in 2019 for all my posting about the truth. That's what I'm talking about. And there's hundreds of people out here, just like Diana La Rosa, who have posted, and people just don't care. They don't care. Think about, oh, it's so annoying. But Lila, have you ever been swallowed up by censorship? I was swallowed. Okay. Should we watch this? Let's watch this. Let's watch this together. I wonder if I'm allowed to. It's okay. I don't need to monetize this. I just want to hang out with you guys. Okay. Present. Share screen. This interview. We'll watch some of it. You can watch the full one later. We'll watch some good parts. Okay.
Hello and welcome back. This is the topical discussion on the Morning Breeze on NBS Television. My name is Simon Kagwanjala, and well, we're also weighing in on the raging debate on homosexuality in Uganda, which is taking another twist today, with questions as to whether Uganda is indeed becoming a safe haven for homosexuals. President Museveni on Sunday,
I love this
while
guy
attending
already.
the inauguration of the new Archbishop of the Church of Uganda at Namirembe Cathedral, insisted that, well, he had no problem with homosexuals as long as they did not promote the practice. Well, the media is also awash with stories of soccer ace Chris Mubiru molesting kids and, having carnal knowledge with underage children deemed to be underage. We bring in the studio this morning one of the gay rights activists, Mr. Should I call you Mr.? Pepe Julian Onzima. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Good
having
morning.
me. Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay. You are a transgender.
What shows that I'm gay?
You are a transgender, and
Yes,
you're
I
a gay
am.
rights activist and an outspoken lesbian, homosexual. How can I describe you?
I am Pepe Julian Onzima. I'm an LGBTI
What's that?
activist. I'm a human rights defender.
This is such a great
I'll
interview
get to
already.
What it is. I'm a human rights defender, currently focusing on LGBTI issues. LGBTI means L is for lesbian, which is described as women who are attracted to each other, females who are attracted to each other, mentally, emotionally, and physically. And then gay is two males who are emotionally, physically.
I appreciate her explaining this to him
Each other. Bisexuals are usually
and
attracted
explaining this to us.
persons of their own sex as well as the opposite sex.
I'm props to her for even coming on the
usually
show and doing this interview with this
it's
man.
not simultaneously. It's one at a time. One also tends to, at a certain period of time, overweighs the other. Then transgender is basically an umbrella term to describe people who do not conform to the sex that they are assigned at birth. An umbrella term in the sense that there are people who are called transsexuals, they are transvestites, they are cross-dressers, and they fall under this umbrella. There are people who dress up to express themselves as the sex that they were not assigned at birth. Then there are those who actually go and have reassignment of that particular sex that they were assigned at birth. Intersex is people who are born with two sexual organs, and it can be expressed either externally, as in you can visibly see it, or internally, as in the organs can be, one of them can be displayed internally. But I'm not a medical expert, so I can't give you more than that for that. But
And where do you lie?
The common thing, the word they use to describe intersex people is hermaphrodite. But in my line of work, that is derogative. Where do I lie? I'm a transgender person.
Transgender. You were initially male or female?
The sex that was assigned to me at birth was female.
And you opted to become male?
Not exactly opting. It's something that I have been since I was young. But yeah, in terms of expression, it's who I am now.
How did you discover that you were actually meant to be male?
Well, growing up, you know, a child is born, and when you're growing up, you're within a society that has a certain structure.
Yeah, I do appreciate
And
how
you see yourself
Pepe
basically
is
fitting more
answering
in
these questions
a
that he's
certain
asking. And I also
box.
like the fact that he's just being like,
I
I'm going
say
to
I
ask
was
you
born
these.
female.
This is a great
but
interview.
my expression at that time and my internal sense of myself was male.
So
As a
have
child.
you realigned yourself into being a male, or you still share both sexes?
I am within transition.
You're within transition.
Yes.
Now we're looking at the raging debate. You're a gay rights activist. Why should someone be gay?
Oh my God.
Just for the record, I am not a gay rights activist. I believe there's nothing like gay rights. There is human rights.
Okay.
There is human rights. And there are humans who are gay and those who are not gay. So I'm a human rights activist who is advocating for equality for even people who have different sexual orientation or gender identity.
So as we stand today, are you dating any female?
Yes, I am.
You have a girlfriend?
Yes, I do.
While in transition, you're having a girlfriend?
Yes.
Do you perform the natural obligations?
The natural obligations. I like the way he
I'm
has
not
that.
sexually active right now.
So what are
By
you doing with
choice.
this lady?
By choice.
By choice.
Yeah. I've just not. I've chosen not to engage.
Doesn't that make you gay?
What do you mean? Doesn't that make me gay? I am male and attracted to a female.
So who is gay?
I described a gay person earlier.
Someone attracted to
the same sex.
To the same sex.
Yeah, mentally, emotionally, physically, sexually.
So as a human rights activist, what do you think of gays? Are they normal? Is it normal to be gay?
Absolutely. I mean, most people. We had a chat a little earlier, and gay people are born that way. They are born gay. Yeah, because you tend to realize yourself as or find out these changes in you when you're a child. But because of the structures of the society as it is now about male and female, all those boxes that are placed there. If, as a male, I'm attracted to another male, when we're growing up, the structure is, okay, Simon has a son. Simon will marry, the sort of betroth you as kids, you know? They will be like, Simon's son will marry Pepe's daughter, yeah? But then Pepe's daughter or Simon's son realizes that as he's growing up, actually this thing is not working. You know, he's not attracted to my daughter, but he's attracted to my son. But because society dictates,
But how
that
would
it
she be
should
able to
be my
have
daughter with your
a
son,
son
then
or a
people tend
daughter
to
if she's going to
hide who they are.
transition to be a man?
And then people think that it's a choice. But the whole feeling, the physical, the emotional begins at a very early stage.
Again, I
And
do
when people
respect
get
that
to an
Pepe
age of
is
puberty
on
where
here and doing this
in most cases
interview.
people get sexually active, most gay people do not express with the same sex due to fear, due to because they do not want to be seen as not being part of the society. But gay people are actually born with this orientation.
Is this a disorder?
Absolutely
something
not.
natural?
It's not.
She's asking great questions.
We have records from the World Health Organization, you know, a team of experts who also thought it was a mental disorder. And later on, it was scraped off the list of disorders. And I'm not just using that as an SI unit or a yardstick to say that it's not a disorder, but it also backs up the fact that it's not a disorder. I have lived for a certain period of time. I lived as a gay person because it was the easiest way for me to come out to my family to say I'm a lesbian and not a transgender. You see.
And how did it feel?
What?
So this is fascinating.
Being
So she
gay
said
then.
she's not gay anymore, but she was.
It's normal. I mean, it's human. There's nothing. There's nothing strange about it. What is strange about it is the way people react when you tell them you're not like them.
What do you think of the stereotype that this gay culture has received in Uganda?
It's very disheartening. We are humans. We are Ugandans. We've been born here. We've been raised here. We've gone to school here. Some of us have been forced to get married here. So this is a country for all of us. But the stereotype is really hurtful because as a transgender person, I've described to you that I'm attracted to female. That if it came down to my sexual orientation, I'm heterosexual. But when people look at me, they automatically think, you know, the automatic thing is that I'm gay, and they will attack me as a gay person.
Do you feel
very
you deserve
confusing, but she
sympathy
was
when whatever
gay
you're
at
doing
one
is
point,
very unnatural?
and now she's
Biblically and
transgender.
socially, naturally, it's unnatural.
I think it's the fear of the unknown. People who do not understand homosexual people think all these things about homosexuality. And people normally go straight away to thinking about sex. And that is where the danger is. And because of a lot of ignorance as well, it's a bit difficult. I wouldn't say we deserve or want sympathy, but I believe that as Africans, as Ugandans, we are a tolerant country. We are our nature is actually
How many people are you speaking
Ugandans.
for?
I'm
How many
talking
people are
about
you speaking
Ugandans.
for?
I'm speaking as a Ugandan.
And how many Ugandans are into this practice?
What do you mean practice?
Okay, this culture.
Let me rephrase it and answer it this way. How many homosexual people are there in this country? There are no statistics. There've been guesses for about
I think this is so real
3% to 5% of the
that
Ugandan
it's
population.
just they're pushing it
But,
on to many people. It's like,
obviously,
it's
with
fine,
space,
live your life
us
if
being
you're a
pushed away
full-grown
from
adult, but
from
you're
space,
now you want kids to be
to be
doing
able
this.
to
Ridiculous.
raise awareness, it's very difficult for us to carry out a survey to find out how
Why
many
do
actually
they
are in
want
this
to do
country.
that?
So are you craving for attention or recognition?
It's a good
Craving
question.
is not the word I would use. I would say that we are working, I am working towards the liberty, the equality of all persons, and no person should be discriminated or stigmatized because they are of a different sexual orientation or gender identity. So it is about equality, which is guaranteed by the Ugandan Constitution.
Don't you think gays, homosexuals, lesbians, transgenders should instead be reoriented other than receiving all this kind of recognition? Because society seems to deem them as unnatural, as people who are maybe lost.
Simon, you're seated with me right now. How
Yes.
unnatural is that?
Well, it's natural, but I'm just baffled.
Well, we are not
I'm
craving for
baffled.
attention. And if you look at the attention that that we are getting, it's totally negative. You know, it's of how unnatural we are, how un-African, how un-Ugandan we are, all those things. And you know, it also baffles me if we, with all this negative press, all the negativity, why would I choose to be who I am?
Before we go for a break, President Museveni said that you can go ahead with whatever you're doing with your homosexuality for as long as you don't come out in the open. Do you really feel he came out in support of what you're doing?
No, I don't think he came in support. Because
This is
he's
5 years
for me,
ago.
I feel partly it's like giving and taking at the same time. Before you touch whatever you're being given, it's taken away. He says no killing, no persecution, as in homosexuals won't be killed.
Okay, I want to
or
get to the part
persecuted.
where he brings
But
other guy on.
he adds,
Okay.
Uganda.
Okay, so we'll go here. He
Simon,
brings another guest.
Why would I, with all the insults that Sempa has been hurling at me on air, why would I be in this?
Hold on, let me go.
Just because
brings on
I'm
another
a gay person, I should not wear a nice suit. I should not wear things that I desire.
Yeah,
Is
because
there-
society doesn't approve of whatever you're doing at the moment.
What do you mean? So I shouldn't be dressed because of that?
Legally, is there any legal justification for homosexuality?
Okay, he brings on another guy.
I told you I'm a human rights defender.
Mm.
He puts
And
the Bible down.
I see Pastor Sempa has come here. When I agreed to come to this show, I spoke to you.
I'm sorry, it's just
He cannot just storm in. So if he storms in, I storm out. Thanks for your
that?
time. I cannot go on.
Why
with this
does he
debate.
have
Before
a
you go, do you
banana?
recognize these things?
Pepe, I'm sorry. Can you give me a minute?
Pepe, do you recognize some of these things here? These are some of the things they use. I want to give you evidence. You see,
Pastor, aren't you being too harsh to these people? Why for once can't you relax and then think about the pain they go through as society ostracizes them?
kansoke nkubulire lwaki adduse njagala olabe ebintu bino obiraba bino
What does he have?
ebintu bino ze karoti ze bakozesa okiwulira bakozesa karoti zino ne beefu oyo omuwala gw'olabye alowooza nti musajja, she thinks she's a man, but she does not have the equipment to be a man. So what do? To be able to try and penetrate the other person, they use carrots. Bakozesa carrots. Bakozesa amatooke.
I think you're being a little
no. Bakozesa mbogoya. Bakozesa bino bichukamba. Nze mbadde mulago. I am a counselor. For many years, I counsel people like her. When I counsel them, I discovered that they have problems. Some of the problems is when you use something like this. So when you use something like this and you put it inside you, you rip your urinary tract areas. when they put it inside there behind, nga bolaba Chris Mubiru, abaana bayulika kyetuva tukiyita okuvuga olupanga.
But this is a disorder, right? If it's a disorder,
yes.
Do you feel you're handling it the right way?
Yes.
Or you're being too aggressive, too harsh on them?
No. You see, first of all, we have the good Bible that tells us, even the Quran tells us that this is an evil. Tukimanyi nti ekintu kino kikyamu. Bible yakiyita kibi. Era netubuulira nti mu mulembe ogujja waliwo abagenda okuvaayo ng'ate beekuba ki beepika ate nga beeteekamu ki amaanyi. Kati omuwala omanyi ssente z'alina. Omuwala oyo alina ssente empya n'enkadde. Bw'ogenda ku Facebook ye bali mu kunywa emyenge, bali mu kulya, bali mu pate, tebakoowa. Nze kambabuulire ate kira tuyina n'olugendo mu Luganda ewaffe nze ndi musajja Muganda nti ow'ebbango bw'otamuwemukira teweebikka kali bajja wano ne batandika okwambaza.
Oh, she comes back. Okay, let's go back. She comes back.
Knowledge.
Absolutely no, and Semper should stop misinforming the public.
Kati ono alimba. Me, I'm a counselor. I've counseled many of these. First of all, they start in secondary school.
Why don't you start with counseling other than being confrontational to this young man?
This one is an evangelist. This is a missionary of Sodom. Ono muminsano.
He said a missionary of Sodom.
Yakulembera ekibondo kyabwe. Era gamba Uganda Africa Sodom Association ono yakikulembera. Bayina budget ya million ya namunya. $1.
We need a translator.
Can you justify that? Just a second. Can you justify? Let me give him a chance to respond.
He's eating the fruit that he brought.
Just translate what
Pepe,
stuff he's saying.
You are paid heavily to promote homosexuality in Uganda. What's your reaction?
It is not true. He
He
claims
is
I
now
have a lot of
eating
money,
his
wearing
prop.
fancy clothes and all that stuff. I do not even earn the amount of money he thinks. I do not even earn $100 a month or even annually. I do not make the money that he thinks that we make. I'm talking
just a second,
talking about promotion of homosexuality, recruitment and all those things. They do not exist. It's just the pastors and his group, their propaganda. To stop debate like this.
Yes. Do you believe that there's been sexual abuse in this country propagated by yourselves as human rights promoters? This guy is just human rights promoters.
Just ask the question again.
Do you believe that there's been sexual abuse, actually sodomy, unleashed towards kids, towards underage children, and towards the vulnerable?
Propagated by my work.
Yes.
There is no such thing.
What's your work? What's your work? What does your work entail?
It entails advocacy around sexual orientation and gender identity. And this includes making sure that people that people access health services, they access education, they access, like the so-called normal Ugandans. We advocate for every person to be treated the same. Not because I am a transgender person, you treat me differently. We're all Ugandans and we are protected.
Do you need counseling?
The Constitution. I do not need counseling.
Okay, Sebo, let me help you, sir.
I do not need counseling.
I'm glad she's talking about for everyone. No, it's a she. You see, this one is a banana.
Don't abuse someone's sex.
I know her.
This gentleman is a transgender.
She's a female. There are no two. It is either male or female. Let me first tell you, sodomy is about confusion. Now, I want to bring you to speed. This person is confused and she's exporting her confusion. She's a woman, but she's thinking, excuse me, Phil, I've given you a chance. You see, a banana is different from a cucumber. A carrot is different from a banana. I want you to understand. You cannot equate. No, these are not equal. So for you to say we are advocating for everyone's right. When you are a sodomite, you are committing a crime. and a crime that
Can I
makes
ask
you
simple question?
social, excuse me.
They have
Why
a
are you
right.
so
No,
obsessed?
you
Why are so
you have a
obsessed
social
with
obligation.
anal sex?
This is a truth. You have a social obligation when you commit a crime. If you knock someone, you commit a crime. So for you to come and say, we want to advocate for anyone's right, criminals and innocent people, they are not the same. Men
that under
and
the law,
women are not the same.
Now, Pastor,
deserve
So
have you been affected by what they do?
of course,
How?
I am at Makerere. These people have begun several organizations. First of all, the Americans and the Europeans are putting a lot of money in the faculty of law to train people like this one in how to come and speak. Now she's going to go back and ask for money. Again, I follow you ardently on your Facebook. I
Thank
follow
you,
you
Sempa.
ardently.
Thank you.
So I'm not uninformed. This one is part of sexual minorities, Uganda. Part of their groups, when they get pregnant, they chase them away. I've been counseling about 5 girls who, because when the lesbians get pregnant, then they come and tell me what is going on. Their life is full of misery. Pate after pate. She can never have children.
You love what you do, don't you?
I absolutely love my work, yes.
Of course, she
And
will.
you're protected by the Constitution.
Yes, I am protected by the Constitution.
Where's the constitutional provision that promotes homosexuality in this country?
I told you it's not
Again, there he goes
homosexuality.
eating
What
his
is
I
it?
do
prop.
human rights.
Olaba,
Protect
Olaba.
life.
Eating his prop again.
You ask
And
Sodome,
life
she said
is-
human rights. We said Sodome, she said gay. We ask Ebisiaga, she said sexual minorities. Confusion of the highest order. So what they do is they cover Bapa Kirechi. The baptismal name for that word is Sodome. But they are giving themselves a new name. Sexual minorities.
You know,
Pastor,
human
Sempa,
rights.
you
virtue of your
confuse
calling,
Sodom.
by
Yes.
You
virtue of your calling,
confuse
you're a
sexual.
pastor.
Yes.
You're meant to heal these people,
Yes.
not to confront them, aren't you?
No, Bible says open rebuke is better than secret love. This girl needs to be told she's a
This
girl.
man,
No, this young girl needs to be told she's a woman, not a man. The longer you continue on addressing her as sa, now otandika okulimbibwa ono mwana muwala. Era singa manyi n'ab'ekika kye. What tribe are you, by the way? Olaba tamanyi na ggwanga lye. What clan are you? Tachimanyi asirise. Do you have fathers and grandfathers?
Of course it does.
Tachimanyi tagana kiddamu
You
kimuswaza.
guys, the
What is
full
your tribal
interview.
name?
What's
Laba, 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 laba,
No,
sokoleke.
Pastor,
Mubaddugavu,
Pastor, I'm
mubaddugavu.
hosting the show.
Yes, in the black people, we have ancestors and
Okay,
descendants.
let's go back.
They
He's gonna bring more.
spreads. You know that 70% of all homosexual
But
men
even
have
heterosexuals
HIV.
have
Listen,
HIV.
no, listen. 70% of all the homosexual men in sub-Saharan Africa, research by the Lancet magazine 2 years ago shows that they have 60 to 70% HIV enter into the bwino. Kankujireyo bwino. Bamira empeke, kati ono amira empeke. Empeke ezo ne zitandika omunyiganyiga. Owulira? Empeke ezirimu obusajja.
He's very
Testosterone.
passionate.
Okiwulira? That is why you begin to see someone begins to change. Mwana muwala naye akyuka. Amabeere bagasalako. Owulira? Ne Katonda bw'omukebera oyinza okusanga yalina amabeere. Naye bagenda e South Africa ne bagenda wa ne bagasalako. They cut off their breasts to look like. Then you see a girl who looks like, dressed like a man, and it confuses you. For Europeans, ekyo kye bakubira engalo. I want you to know
Why do Europeans condone it and we condemn it in Africa?
Because you see, for us, it is a human vice. For them, they are calling it a human right. It's a human vice. For them, it's a human right. They call it a human right defender. Yesterday, the European Union ambassador to African Union donated 1.8 million European euros for these ones. Every day, Baba was saying, finally, I want to tell you, in Buganda, the first man and woman is called Nambi Nechintu. What is that?
Pastor, before you go there, you've made
Nambi and Chintu was a homosexual.
You've made several allegations.
That is why for Europeans,
Pepe, you have the platform. Pepe, you have the platform. Without being interrupted by Pastor, medically, does being gay have any adverse effects?
Every sexual contact, if you expose yourself, if you risk yourself, be it heterosexual or homosexual, there will definitely be a risk that you've exposed yourself to. It's not limited to homosexuals. That cuts across. He's been claiming, making claims and allegations about HIV/AIDS spreading, how it's mostly among homosexuals. It's not true.
It's a gay disease. Get over it.
It's not true. Senpai, you know that.
Pastor, relax. Pastor, relax.
It's not true.
Yes.
It's just, actually, it's your ignorance.
No,
it's limited. I'm not going to talk about
you
statistics.
don't know.
I know.
When you don't have data,
I am not going to go
quiet.
back and forth.
But when we have data, let us talk.
Now, the
What
final
do you know?
question.
That
The
is not
final
data.
question.
It is
Pepe,
not
data.
how do you want society to perceive you?
As a human being, as a person who is part of this society, I give
But
to the
society has rejected you.
It has not rejected me. It is the propaganda
No,
of the
we have
likes of Sempa.
What is your
My
clan?
my
What
family
is your clan?
loves me as I am.
What is your clan?
Actually, even
That's what he said.
Them and bring them for counseling. Number 2, I'll give you my phone number at the end, 0772 641028. Number 2, she does not have a tribe. So there is a lack of pride in who she is. An African by nature realizes that we have a history. We began with Chintu and Nambi. By the grace of God, we have reached here. And we who are living at the bridge between the past and the future, we must bear children. Kati ono omwana tamanyi gwanga lye.
By choice.
No.
It's by choice that someone should have a child.
No, let me tell you, kankikubuulire. Wuliriza. No, katono ezo mpisa zaffe ng'abaddugavu era kambabuulire ntekamu kamera wano mbabuulire. Ffe ng'abaana b'abaddugavu abasajja basaabasajja kabaka ono simanyi gy'ava. Owulira, singa waliyo amanyi omwana ono oba omukulu w'ekika, twetaaga tumukuŋŋaanye era nkubira omulanga oyo gaabunga akulembera ekika ky'emmamba. Twetaaga okuŋŋaana abaana bano ono mubiru, kati ono tamanyi na Luganda, oyo mubiru aswazizza ekika ky'emmamba. Nga bwe tugamba mu Luganda nti omulya mmamba abeera omu n'avumaganya ekika, omulya kisiyaga abeera ogu n'avumaganya ki ekisiyaga. Kati Buganda eyino owulira.
Pastor, before you go there, you made
Nambi and Chintu was a homosexual.
You've made several allegations.
That is why for Europeans,
Pepe, you have the platform. Pepe, you have the platform without being interrupted by Pastor. Medically,
we have reports of people who have been molested within their own homes, by their own parents, by their own family members, because they are different. So those kinds of rights are the rights that we protect, that when you're in your home, you deserve that family affection and protection from your family. And the law also protects against defilement, against rape, against all these violations that are there. That is what we work towards, seeing that every person is equal in front.
How come society is not compassionate towards you?
Well, because there are people like Martin Semper who keep preaching this, and you give them a lot of platforms to keep promoting their agenda.
I want to bring this issue. I'm surprised Julie does not get on her knees and repent to the whole public on behalf of their member, Chris Mubiru.
Is Mubiru part of you?
I do not know his orientation. I told you earlier.
You see, they are denying.
Have you conducted a census to know who belongs to you and who doesn't?
But are you repeating these questions for the benefit
of
the
embarrassing.
pastor or what?
Please, it is embarrassing.
Because I answered all these things long time ago.
Let me answer. Let me tell you. You see what is happening? These people come here and they tell us that what they do is something that is normal. Okay? They try to equate heterosexuality with homosexuality as if it's vanilla and ice cream of chocolate. They are not. I want to tell you that using a gadget, which is why she's afraid. Most of you see, she said, you see, these are facts. They want to discuss it in words. But I want you to know, what is your level of education, by the way?
I'm not answering this.
Okay, you see, you don't know. Let me tell you the concept of ontology and epistemology. Epistemology is the science of knowing about something. Ontology is the science of knowing something. When you discuss sodomy, in its ontological reality is the whatness. What is the substance? And when you advocate for something, you have to know what it is before you promote it. Now, people need to know ekisiyaga kyeki because abantu baffe tebamanyi naki bakozesa lupanka ekisiyaga kye twogerako ye musajja excuse me let me finish ekisiyaga no you see whenever I go there she gets uncomfortable.
I'm not uncomfortable. I am not uncomfortable.
Pastor,
this is why.
I invited Mr. Onzima.
For you, me, I'm a counselor. I know shit. Let me come. I want to tell you what homosexuals do. She doesn't want to talk about the privacy of their bedroom, where HIV spreads. You know that 70% of all homosexual men
even
have
heterosexuals
HIV. Listen. 70% of all the homosexual men in sub-Saharan Africa, research by the Lancet magazine 2 years ago shows that they have 60 to 70% HIV, and normal heterosexual men are about 7%. When you're homosexual, you have more chance of experiencing death from HIV than a normal person. Why? When you take a man, this is a man's genital, and you insert them into the intestine, okay, they put their genitals into the excretory system. This excretory system is not designed to receive. It is only for exit. Kino ekyenda bwe bakikulusanya ne kiyulika ne kitirika omusaayi ne kiryoka kitambuza obulwadde. That is for men. For women, what they do is they begin their sexual acts because she does not have the equipment. They begin to use their lips. So the mouth is used to lick the other person. That's number one. It created orogonorrhea. Many lesbians have orogonorrheas, orosyphilis. Number two, because they don't have the equipment, they begin to use gadgets like bananas. They use carrots. They use bananas. They use cucumbers and other metallized ones. And they put them inside themselves. Because they are not normal.
He is very passionate about this. It's a whole hour-long interview if you guys want to watch it. I respect Pepe for coming on the show and interviewing. And it's like we couldn't even have these kind of conversations in America now. You can't even ask questions like this. People are promoting their kids on TikTok, transitioning. It's quite fascinating. How much do you think of this transition is for the kid or for the parents who actually want to get some sort of fame from it? You know? I don't know. Probjo's going to bed. Everyone say goodnight to Probjo. Yeah, I don't know. It's fascinating. That interview is at a whole hour long. Yeah, they sit in testimony and say the kids all want to kill themselves, so they need to be called the right name. Wow. Yeah, and I don't know. I think what was like fascinating about that interview was the fact that he was talking about how in other countries, like in Europe and America, they're pushing this and there's a lot of money that's going into it. And it's like, why? Why is that? Why do they want to push all of that? You know? I got more tea and I have more water. Her name is Pepe. Yes. And I feel like, the pastor guy, he was extreme and he was kind of saying like extreme stuff. Like, I don't know. It was funny that he brought his props and he was eating his props. The funniest part was when he was eating his props, but I don't know. It's just so, here's the thing. I'm at this place where I just feel like what two adults do is between the adults, okay? The fact that it's become so normalized and we're pushing so much of this on children is what's disturbing. Yes, some who have transitioned are sorry and depressed. That is really sad because they can't go back. Yeah, and I think that's also too, we need to be more as like, yeah, let me read this. What Abel said. We have a lot of trans housing by proxy, i.e., it's the parents who tell the children that they want to transition. Usually, it's the mother who wants a daughter instead of a son, or like maybe a son instead of a daughter. Yeah, and that's why people like Abel, who are so brave and incredible for coming out and speaking about this, it's so important to uplift people like Abel. So if you all could follow Abel, make sure you like and share his stuff, because apparently he's shadow banned on here as well. Yes, I think that's probably true. There is a lot of Marxism happening. Yeah. I can confirm that transitioning makes people depressed. I've been fighting demons and speaking out. Yeah. Well, we love you, Abel. You're a great guy. And everybody in this chat loves you. Internal demons, not physical ones. Well, hey, after April 8th, we might be having some aliens come down. Yeah. But what do you guys think? I just find it like it is, I think what they're prepping us for is that probably Michelle Obama is a transgender woman, and they want to normalize that. And again, it's like, it's such a, I think it's just so, it's so sad because they're really pushing this on children, and it's like, kids should not be even worrying about, it's like, it can just like make the boys be boys and make the girls be girls and let the kids grow up. Can we stop with the sexualization of children? Aww. You are handsome too, Abel. Yes, Abel is very handsome. They want to push it, especially with government force. It's messed up. Yeah. It is. And it's just so crazy how I feel like it has become so, like, I think people just want acceptance. Like, everybody just wants to be accepted. And I could see, like, I feel like if I was growing up during this time period and at my vulnerabilities of how I felt as a child, like feeling insecure and feeling like I didn't fit in, I could totally see how even someone like myself would be like, oh yeah, I'm a boy. And oh, that's going to get me more friends, and that's going to get me to be accepted and to be part of the cool kids club, because now it's like cool to have the rainbow flag, and it's cool to be a they them, a she her, a he him, or whatever. And it's like, and then I understand how some people have the she her in their bio, and it's like, oh well, they just want to be including. And it's like, yes, I like the sentiment of we should be including of people, we should be accepting of people, but it's like we shouldn't be confusing people. And I think this is a part of confusing. It's confusion. Yeah, Forest Mommy, what do you think is really happening? Forest Mom, do you want to come on the stream and talk about it? I'm gonna be up for a while. I can send you a link. You can educate everybody. Were you like a tomboy growing up? Okay, definitely let's hang out and have you on the chat sometime. Let me know anytime you want to. You can always just message me, and you could totally come on. Besides, I love your closet and your space with all of your shoes. If I had 2 feet that matched, I would have a crazy shoe collection. My best friend Saucin, we were really close. in 2021 or 2020. She has what does she have? Gosh, why can't I think of the name of it right now? Spinal muscular atrophy. And she had an amazing shoe collection of high heel shoes. And I was like, oh my gosh, Lawson, you have so many shoes. And I was like, I wish I had shoes like you. I wish I had all these high heels. I can't walk, but I couldn't walk in them. And she was like, Lila, I can't walk in them either. And anyways, we used to have a show together called Two Peas in a Placard. And I would wear her shoes for the show because we wouldn't go anywhere really. And I would just like stand there with the shoes. Oh, you were a tomboy running in the woods. Yes, I love cowboy boots. Cowboy boots are the best. I wear them the freaking most, mostly because I can buy them in a size 3 or a size 5, and it doesn't matter that both my feet are 2 different sizes. I could just like wear like an extra sock. So, I think the thing that's like sad about the whole transgender movement in general is that like, like the one thing I think I didn't agree with the guy that was on there is when he was like talking about all the sexual things and like, oh, you shouldn't be doing this and you shouldn't be doing that. And like, okay, if you want to be a freak-a-leak in your bedroom, go ahead and be a freak-a-leak. That's okay. Again, your sexual orientation should just not be like the first thing about you though, And it's like, I think the fact that we've put like people's sexual orientation as like the most important thing about you, it's like, that's what doesn't make sense. Transitioning will be seen as human experimentation to the same level as war crimes done during World War II. We have Nuremberg 2.0. It's true. It is true. It's sad. I don't even know how we got on this topic of transgenderism, but here we are, kittens and transgenders. That's where we got to. But it's important to talk about, and I think it's like important, like that's why people like Abel's story should be fucking told and heard. And if you guys haven't seen my interview with Abel on Late Night Lila, definitely check that out. And also he was on Alex Stein's show where he talked about his story. So you guys should definitely check that out too. And I think a lot of people they're looking for community. They're looking for love. They're looking for that connection and that's something to feel a part of. And I could totally see how if you're someone who is like struggling and lonely and like and has a lot of trauma, how being part of the transgender community can seem so welcoming and inviting. And I feel like they absolutely probably are, Yes, Abel definitely has to get on more interviews. Okay, you guys, I have to go to the restroom because I drank so much water. So we're going to play the commercial and then we will go to the restroom. I'll be right back.
I wish there was an easier way to whiten my teeth.
Did someone say wish?
Who are you, the tooth fairy?
No, I'm even better. I'm the Loomis Genie, here to make all your teeth whitening wishes come true. I heard you wish that teeth whitening could be easier. Did you know with Loomis you could relax, drink, talk, and exercise while whitening your teeth? First, all you have to do is apply these easy whitening strips. Easy application. Get excited.
Wow!
Let's put it on! With Loomis, the application process is quick and easy. With these strips, you can still talk easily, you can drink water.
Oh wow, I can still talk.
And you can relax. Relaxing while teeth whitening with Loomis. Are you relaxed? You can exercise. Exercising while whitening our teeth with Loomis. Yeah, we're having fun and teeth whitening. With Loomis Beauty. Go, Alan. Come on. Whiten those teeth. And you can have a great day, all while teeth whitening very quickly. Loomis, the Loomis Genie, here to make all your teeth whitening wishes come true. Teeth whitening with Loomis. You can drink water too and have your teeth as white as this cat.
Hey guys, okay, we're back from the bathroom because I finished the first bottle of water. Now we have to finish the second. Are you guys drinking water? Are you doing it? Are you drinking water? Are you with me? Drinking water. Are you drinking water? Good. We love drinking water. Aww. Okay. We're hanging out. It's good. I need to drink more of this water. You can taste the metal in the water. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I'm feeling really proud of myself for drinking this much water. Is it a Stanley? Okay. I just got this from Amazon today. I'm excited to get in the Amazon mail. I'm almost done. You guys, I have not gotten my nails done in almost a year. I just paint them with clear nail polish. Yes, there is a show in Austin, April 26th. I need a mani-pedi trip. Mani-pedi. Oh my gosh, you guys. Today was a good day. Tomorrow is going to be a good day. Do you guys have any fun plans this weekend? I'm just trying to hurry up and drink this because you're going to have to ask Alex about that, Abel. Yay! I love that, hanging with friends. Corpus Christi. Is there like water near Corpus Christi? I'm almost done. I'm almost done, guys. Yes, it's a beach city. Corpus Christi. Beach City. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. This has been a fun stream. It has been fun. I'm almost done. Almost done with my water. Stream and drink water. Water ta 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 ta. Let's. How did that go? Water ta 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 ta. You know what that's from? Work it. I need a glass of water. Boy, oh boy, it's good to know ya. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. What a ta-ta. What a ta-ta. Sex me so good, I say blah, blah, blah. Work it. I need a glass of water. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. If you got a big, let me search ya. To find out hard, I gotta work ya. I'd like to get to know ya so I can show ya. Put the pussy on ya like I told ya. Give me all your numbers so I can phone ya. Your girl acting stanky, then call me over. Not on the bed, lay me on your sofa. Call me before you come, I need to shave my coocha. You do you or don't ya, or you will or will you won't ya. Go downtown and eat it like a vulture. See my hips and my tips, so cha. See my ass and my lips, don't ya. Lost a few pounds in my waist full, yeah. This the kind of beat that go wata-ta-ta, rata-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Sex me so good I say blah, blah, blah. Work it. I need a glass of water. Boy, oh boy, it's good to know ya. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. I need a glass of water. Wata-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. This is my emotional support water bottle. This is my emotional support water bottle. If you a fly gal, get your nails done, get a pedicure, get your hair did. But lift it up, let's make a toaster. Let's get drunk, it's gonna bring us closer. Do I look like a Halle Berry poster? See the boulevard playing tricks on ya. Girlfriend wanna be like me, never. You won't find a bitch that's even better. I make it hot as Las Vegas weather. Listen up close while I take your bad words. I need a glass of water. Water da 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 da. Okay. Wow, guys. This has been a fun stream. A fun stream. It's been a dream to hang out with you all. We're hanging out. We're getting drunk on water. Getting drunk on water ta 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 ta. Hydrate so good. Makes you feel better. Water ta 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 ta. You gotta hydrate. You gotta hydrate. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Drink your water. Water ta 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 ta. Hello, Adam. Did you drink water ta 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 ta? Get yourself a water bottle. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I'm staying hydrated. I'm almost done. Yes. Are you gonna do stand-up, Forest Mommy? That is exciting. Are you going to a Texas mic? I love it. I love it. Please record it. Please do it. You'll feel amazing. Oh, even better. That's fun too. See, you're going to be an amazing speaker because it's fun to sprinkle in jokes in there. Because, okay, stand-up comedy is like the most difficult form of public speaking, but if you can, as a speaker, sprinkle in jokes, they're going to love, you're already going to be great, but then you add a little like jokes into it, it's like fun because they're not expecting the funniness, but it'll make it so good. Yeah, you have to add in some jokes. Just some little laughter. Sprinkle it. Yes. Look, this is a creature. Hello. How are you doing today? I take myself out and I just make this the part that's talking. Pretend you can't see me. I'll hide my face. Wait, but I have to talk in the microphone. Okay. How are you today? This is Welcome to Late Night Lila. Welcome to Late Night Lila show. Do 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 do. Okay. Wow. And this water is making me delirious. What's in the water? What's in the water? You missed a great show. There were kittens. There were kitty cats. There was a lot of meow, meow, meow. Yeah, there's a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Okay, I'm almost done. I don't think it's overhydration. I think it's just enough. I got water drunk. Yeah. Wow. I think that having water in this water bottle like this is so much better than how I had it with the big one. Because it's like I felt accomplished. I drank the first one quickly, and then the second one is good. Should I switch over to Rumble, Forest Mommy? I gotta get my Rumble going. I gotta get a lot going. But thank you, Forest Mommy. You should come hang out with me on this stream. Jump on anytime you want to. Just send me a message. Be like, I have my makeup on and I'm looking fine and I'm feeling fine today. Yeah. And then jump on. It'll be fine. Because sometimes I like to stream when I'm like, oh, I like my makeup. Like I did a good eyeliner today and I was like, definitely have to do a stream. Look at that wing. Sometimes I do it so well and it's like perfect. Other times, oh my God, there's nothing worse than when you're like starting to do a line and then it's like, oh, you're like, let me tweak it a little bit. And then you add more. And then now all of a sudden the line is like all the way fucking up here. And it's just too much. So. Simulcast till I'm Rumble exclusive. That's what I should do. Oh, thanks, Forest Mommy. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm trying to stay hydrated. That's what I'm doing. I'm really trying to stay hydrated because you can see right here, I have a line right here. I have my lines right here. And drinking water makes them go away. So. But then again, who cares? Oh, Erica. We love you. Good night, Erica. I am on StreamYard and I did simulcast, but then it's like, I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi. It like makes it so slow. So I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm almost done, you guys, and then I'm going to go to bed. Oh, we missed you. Yeah, maybe I need an Ethernet cord. Would it make it faster? Look at my bottle. It's up close and personal. Okay. Just a little bit left. Yes, I'm going to be there. I will be there. I will be there. I'm looking forward to meeting everybody. Okay. It's so good. Just a little bit left. I did it, guys. I'm staying hydrated and I'm feeling good about it. Okay, that has been another Late Night Lila episode. Yes, get some water. Drink water. I love that. That is what this stream is about. It's getting people to stay hydrated. Okay, love y'all. That was a fun stream. We had a good time. Yes, Forest Mommy. Please join me sometime. We'll hang out. It'll be fun. We'll talk about all sorts of things. Yes, we're done. Abel, I'm sorry. I'm going to bed. I need to shower. I got to do my face routine. Good night, everybody. Good night. Good night. Love you. But no, seriously, Forest Mommy, let me know if I'm ever streaming and you're like, you know what? I'm really feeling myself tonight. I feel good. I want to jump on. Just send me a message on Twitter and I'll send you a link. All right. Good night, y'all. Sweet dreams. Jesus loves you. And I love you too. Be kind to each other. Be kind to yourself. Most importantly, be kind to you.